Man like Robbie, welcome along to MLR Daily. Chelsea have got one hand on the Premier League trophy. Yeah, they've got one hand on it. And on Friday, they'll probably get the other hand on it when they beat West Brom, because that's what I think is going to happen. And they will be champions of England. A demolition job yesterday on Middlesbrough. Chelsea knew after Tottenham's game the other day when Tottenham slipped up that if they win this game, they're virtually there. And you could see the intent right from the start of the game. They went out there and they just took it to Middlesbrough, and a very easy win in the end. Goals by Diego Costa, Marcos Alonso as well with a very good goal as well. He played very well in the game. And just to put the icing on the cake, Matic also with a goal. All three goals going through the goalkeeper's legs. I mean, I don't know what Brad Guzan was doing for half of those goals. And a really easy win. I mean, Cesc Fabregas pulling all the strings. N'Golo Kante was ruled out just before the game. But Fabregas was absolutely brilliant on the day, just spraying passes around for fun. And what a fantastic season it's been for Chelsea. You've got to say, Antonio Conte has worked wonders. I don't think this guy's got enough props for what he's done this season, because if you look at the start of the season, nobody said that Chelsea were going to win the league. Nobody had them down for winning the league. If you remember rightly, the favourites were Manchester City and Manchester United. Everybody said, oh, Pep Guardiola. Everybody said, oh, Jose Mourinho, they're going to do the business. They all spent really, really big. Conte didn't. He just brought in maybe Kante, Alonso. But the changes that he's made, the style of football, the way he's been able to adapt, the three at the back and that, he has fully deserved everything he's done. And it's going to be 2 years in a row now that Italian manager has won the title in this country. And I was thinking to myself, will we ever see an English manager or a British manager win the Premier League again? Because, you know, you look at the teams that are being relegated, half of them are British managers. But the teams at the top, foreign managers. And as I said, Italian last year with Ranieri, and it's going to be an Italian bar absolute capitulation this year, because if Chelsea, they now know if they win on Friday against West Bromwich Albion, they are the champions of England. And even if they don't win that, they've still got two more bites at the cherry. You would expect Chelsea to get the job done. They've been ruthless all season. As for Middlesbrough, they are relegated from the Premier League at the first time of asking. It's been a pretty poor season for Middlesbrough. They started off, I thought, you know, at first they were doing okay, but then their manager, Aitor Karanka, I don't know what he's doing. He's like, every game, his sole objective just seemed to be defending, parking the bus. I know he's a protege of Jose Mourinho, but he took it a little too far. It was all a mess with how they got rid of him, and they didn't really replace him with another manager that could come in and do a job. Like, you know, you see other teams that like Swansea have done and like Hull have done. There was no, you know, no injection after Karanka left. And Middlesbrough, they've just been pretty dire since the new year, and they have been relegated from the Premier League. We will not be seeing them in the Premier League next season. Big Champions League game tonight. Juventus taking on Monaco. Juventus, of course, already 2-0 up from the first leg, where they were very, very good. Juventus, in my opinion, I mean, a lot of people say Real Madrid, who play their game tomorrow, are the favourites. For me, I think Juventus, my favourites to win that. They have been brilliant. Conceded no goals yet against Monaco. Over 2 legs, didn't concede against Barcelona. Their defence is mean. And not only have a mean defence, they've got quality up front in Dybala, Higuain. And if Monaco to have any chance at all, Mbappe is going to have the game of his life. He's going to have to score a couple of goals to, you know, really try and get him back in the game. But you can't see Juventus, you know, losing from being 2-0 up. And finally, you've got a big up N'Golo Kante. He already won the PFA Player of the Year award. Yesterday, he won another award of Player of the Year. This time, it was the Football Writers Award. Congratulations to him. Eden Hazard came second. Dele Alli came third, but the Football Writers Player of the Year is N'Golo Kante, and I don't think nobody can say that's not deserved. And this guy was signed for next to nothing by Leicester. I mean, he won the title last year. He's going to win the title this year. Player of the Year. Football Writers Player of the Year. He's burst into the French team. I mean, what a wonderful player. What more can you do? Congratulations to N'Golo Kante.
Man like Robbie.